Hello, everybody! My name is Zach Alexander. You guys ready to have some fun? Oh, that wasn't bad for a rehearsal. I said, you guys ready to have some fun? That's what I need to hear. Well, I want to do one thing real quick before we start the show. We need to charge up some magic so that this show goes off perfectly. Here's how that works. I never want to stand up because magic comes from the diaphragm. And I want you to take your hands and put them as high as you can. Put your fingers as high as you can, on your tippy toes as high as you can. Scoop up all the magic and bring it in real slow. Bring it in real slow. Bring it in real slow. Right as your hands are about to touch. Charge it as fast as you can. Or you go faster than that. 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 And now once we got it all charged up, we gotta save a little for later. Put a little in your body, yeah. Put a little in the hair, yeah. Get a little on the milkshake, yeah. And have a seat for me. All right, well, let's see how much magic we were able to charge up. Here's how we're going to find out. I brought a color catcher with me, but it is still in black and white. So everyone, take a piece of color off of your clothes and hold it up for me just like this. And on the count of 3, throw them at my color catcher. 1, 2, 3, throw. Perfectly done. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Look at all those beautiful colors. This show is going to work out perfectly. So I've just got one last question. Are you ready for the first trick? Yeah! I said, are you ready for the first trick? Yeah! Let's put on some first trick music and see if I remember to bring it. Clothes. We need to put on some fancy music like smooth jazz. Yeah, this is how you dance to smooth jazz, by the way. Now I need one more thing to make this show even fancier. I need some very fancy volunteers to come up on stage and help me out. Here's how I'm going to know who my fancy volunteers are. I'm looking for people who are raising their pinky, being very fancy. I'm I'm looking for people with their arms wrapped around their bodies, swaying to the smooth jazz. I'm looking for people with their pinkies so far up their nose they can touch their brain. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Who's raising their pinky being very fancy? I see Spider-Man being very fancy, and I see you in the Ram shirt being very fancy. Join us here up on stage! Spider-Man, let's you, come on. Come this way, please. Thank you. Oh boy, he is excited. Can you stand on that spot right there for me, my friend? And can you stand on that spot right there? Now let's get to know our two volunteers. What is your name, my friend? Everyone say hi to Tommy! And what is your name, my friend? Raymond? Everyone say hi to Raymond! We've got Tommy, we've got Raymond, we've got a show to do. But first, you both raised your pinkies because you're very fancy. Which means you need to show me your fanciest pose. Tommy, what's the fanciest pose you can make? The pinky up, alright, very good. Tommy, Raymond, do you have a different pose? Oh wait, he's breakdancing now. Go on, show us your moves. Yeah! Alright. Raymond, you gotta top that. What's the fanciest pose you can make? Ooh, tea and crumpets, yes, with the queen. I love it. Tommy and Raymond, we're gonna do a magic trick here together. Can I borrow one thing from you real quick, Tommy? You've got this little piece of fuzz on your shoulder. It's been bugging me ever since you got up here. Can I just get that real quick? Can you see that? Yeah? Weird. Can you see that? Yeah? I can't. It's too small. Not have bad eyes. I'll make it bigger. Here we go. 1, 2, up. Feel how squishy that is. Feel how squishy that is. These balls are so squishy that if you crumple them up, you can make them so teeny tiny that you can get them to go right through the holes in your pants. And they'll go right inside. Now, Tommy, this is your piece of fuzz. Hold out your hand. Squeeze it for me very tightly. Put your other hand on top. Can I borrow one from you, Raymond? Now, if you can't see it, that's okay. We're going to drop it into Tommy's hand. And there's both of them! Show that around to everybody. Perfectly done. Now, Raymond, you know why I asked you to be in this show? Because you look like a real serious person. And I've got a real serious question. Which one do you like better, the orange one or the round one? The round one, excellent choice. Hold out your hand. I'm going to let you hold the round one. Squeeze that very tightly. Put your other hand on top. We're going to try and make this ball jump from my hand into Raymond's hand. He's not going to feel it. You're not going to see it. And if you smell anything, blame Tommy. Here we go. 1, 2. Did you feel it happen? Well, good. It hasn't. I was just testing you. We have to count down together, folks. That's how it works. All together in 3, 2, 1. Did you feel it that time? Means I'm getting pretty good at this. Look, it's gone from here. You want to try that again, Tommy? Here, hold on to both of the balls very tightly. Squeeze them as tight as you can. Put your other hand on top. Don't let anything sneak in there. Because Tommy, hey Raymond, you're going to do the trick now. Take a piece of fuzz off your own shirt. Show it around real fancy. Throw it into his hand. Now give us your best magic wave. Ooh, so magic. Tommy, face the audience. Oh, yeah, face the audience. There's all three! Give them a big round of applause, folks. Take a bow, take a bow. You both did incredible. Head on back to your seats. So that's the kind of fun stuff we're going to be doing here today, folks. We've got some more amazing... Oh, we dropped that one. Raymond, can you grab that one for me real quick? Levitating is not one of my superpowers. So we've got some more amazing magic lined up for you folks today. But we do have to put all the balls away before we go on to the next trick. So So as soon as we get all these put away, I've got another trick that I cannot wait to show you. Just gotta put all 3 of these balls away, and then we're gonna move on to something that's gonna be so much fun. Can't wait to show you this next one. Just wait a minute, something's going wrong here. Can you guys help me count? I'm not that good at counting. You guys help me count, okay? I'm gonna put 1. He would say it every chance he got. His magic word was, and somehow that would make it into 1. Now that was my grandpa's magic word. I know we here in New York have some different magic words. Raise your pinky if you know a magic word we can use. I see you raising your pinky there with the sunglasses on. What magic word do you know? Alakazam. That's a Pokemon. I can't use that one. What magic word do you know? Have a banana. That's a great one. We're going to say have a... Wait, did I get it wrong? What was it again? Oh, that was my fault. I should have been a better listener. I'm sorry. She actually said Hannah Montana, another great magic word. So we're going to say, I got it wrong again? All right, one more time. What was it? Abracadabra. Is that a real magic word? You're not just making that up? Is that a real magic word? I've never heard that one before. If you guys say so, we'll try it. I don't think it's going to work, but we can try it. On the count of 3, let's say the magic word and see if anything happens. 1, 2, 3. It worked! Now we've got the middle of the rope over here. We've got the ends of the rope over here. It's not really allowed, is it? I'll try and create the illusion of the ends being back on the rope. What do you think? Is that a good illusion? No. How about now? Is that more convincing? Okay, good. Now raise your pinky high in the air if you'd like to learn the secret to this trick. If you're not raising your pinky, you have to close your eyes. You're not allowed to see. Don't put her hand down. That's rude. See, this rope is specially imported all the way from Nebraska, and it's very sensitive to these bright lights. But if I put it somewhere dark, some weird stuff starts to happen. Let's see, where's a dark spot we can use? Oh, it's some way deep down in my pocket, like I do my feelings. You'll see it happen. The ends get scared of the dark, and they sneak out. And they jump into the hand, which leaves the middle in the pocket. Thank you all so much for that wonderful applause. I appreciate that. In a moment, this charming cowboy music is going to end. And when it does, it's going to be replaced by a techno remix of Pachelbel's Canon in D minor, because that's just how I roll. Everyone say to Gian! We've got Julian, we've got Gian, and what is your name? Everyone say to Alaya! Oh, I think Alaya is more popular. More people clap for her. So we're going to try something fun up here. Julian, you get to hold the first ancient and powerful magic artifact. Are you ready? I'm going to go over here and get it. This is the blue handkerchief of Walmart. Julian, hold on that very tightly and do not let go. Take that, squeeze it with 2 hands just like that. Hold on very tightly because do not let it fall on the floor. The trick does not work if it falls on the floor. So take that and squeeze that very tightly with 2 hands just like this. Also, Julian, when I give that to you, do not wave it in anyone's face. That's really rude. Definitely do not do that, okay? Perfect. Now be very careful with that, Julian, because when you lift that high in the air, by magic, everyone is going to start clapping their hands. Give it a try. Put it up and down this side. Pretty cool, huh? Try it again. Up, down, up, down. Up and down, 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 up and down. Freeze! Freeze down here. Gian, you get our next ancient and powerful magical artifact. You get to hold the red handkerchief from Target. Hold that very tightly, Gian. Because when you lift that high in the air, by magic, everyone is going to start laughing. Give it a try. Put it up and down. Normally it doesn't sound so forced, but that's okay. And up and down. Up, down. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, freeze! Okay, you figured it out. Alaya, you get to hold the final two ancient, powerful magic artifacts. You get the yellow and the green handkerchief from the dollar store. Now be very careful with those, Alaya, because when you lift them high in the air, everyone's going to say, woo! Yeah. Now you've got two, so go like this as fast as you can. And stop. I like that one because it makes everyone sound like howler monkeys. Here's what we're going to do. This is the tied in knots magic trick. Julian, Gian, Alaya, we are going to put the handkerchiefs into my bag and say the magic words tied in knots. And when we do, something amazing is going to happen. Drop yours in there for me, Julian. Perfect, just like that. Same thing, Alaya, drop yours. Pick it up! Julian, don't pull it out when I'm not looking this time. Leave it in the bag, okay? And drop yours in there for me, Alaya. Very good. Hey, who threw that? It fell? How did it get all the way? There's a hole? Oh, why didn't you tell me there was a hole, Gian? You were going to let me stand up here and look like a hoop ball? Oh my goodness. Drop yours in the bag, drop yours in the bag, drop yours in the bag. Oh, you're talented. Now we are going to say the magic words tied in knots as loud as we can. And when we do, they're all going to become tied together by magic. Let's all say it together as loud as we can on the count of three. 1, 2, 3! The trick doesn't work unless we say it as loud as we can, folks. We're going to have to try that again. But remember, the magic words are tied in knots, not tied in socks. Do not say that, it will not work. Here we go. 1, 2, 3! Who said tied to socks? You did! Do you know what happens when you say tied to socks? We get a sock in there. Woo! I know that sounds like a Gian stinky socks. Seriously, who's wearing monkey socks? Wait, monkey socks? I was wearing monkey socks today. You guys made my socks disappear! Oh my goodness. We're going to try this one more time. We are going to say tied in knots, not tied in socks, and not tied in box either, only tied in knots. Here we go. All together. 1, 2, 3! Who said tied in box? You did! You know what happens when you say tied in box? They disappear from my sight. They fly through the air, and they land in the nearest box they can find. But if they're not in that box, then the show is over. They're going to kick us out, close down the whole orchard. Well, we got to look. Did we get it in the box? Let's find out. I'm nervous. I don't want to look. Should we look? All right, everyone, give me a drum roll. Did we get it in the box? Let's find out. Yes, we did! Well, wait, who said tied in knots? Because they are all tied in knots! Give our hoppers a round of applause. Take them out, Julian. Take them out, Gian. Take them out, Alaya. You guys did amazing. Head on back to your seats. I am so proud of you guys. That was very important, by the way. 1! The second throw is even more dangerous. I'm going to throw it as high as I can and flip it. 2! Now the final throw is the most difficult. Because I'm going to throw it, flip it, and catch it. On my finger! Now for this next piece, I need a very special volunteer. I need someone who's got a good imagination to help me out. I I need someone who's raising their pinky to help me out. I need someone who's got palm trees on their pants to help me out. I need someone who's got face paint on, standing on a bench, raising their pinky, and still not coming on stage yet. It's you! Come on! Let's give our volunteer a huge round of applause. What is your name, my friend? Iris? Irish? Now go on, everyone say hi to Irish! Now, Irish, what's the fanciest pose you can make? None? Okay, I see how it is. Are you threatening me with a finger gun? Bang! Oh, she's got the magnum, I can't compete. Alright, Irish, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do everything around here. Hold on, I've got a perfect magic match for someone who's just starting out magic. Just stand real still, this will work great. It's not a very good hat, is it? Maybe we can make it better. Do you remember the magic word? Everyone say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! Perfect, now we get ourselves a great magic hat. So what we're going to do... No, I just gave you a hat! Now let's see, what else is Irish missing that a magician needs? A wand, you're right. Did you bring a magic wand? You didn't bring a magic wand to the magic show? Oh my goodness. That's okay, I always bring an extra one just in case. This is a good magic wand for somebody. You don't like this one? Alright, we got a connoisseur of magic wands apparently. Alright, how about a one with white tips? Is that better? It's like this one? No, what's wrong with this one? I use this one to make boogers appear. Want it? Alright, more for me. Alright, how about this magic wand? Alright, perfect. Hold on to that. Now what we're going to do is innovate. Give me that. How dare you? We'll do it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. We'll just do it without the wand. That's okay. Now, Irish, how good is your imagination? Okay, she can draw pictures of dolphins. That's a good imagination. Dragons, the other bee animal. That's right. Well, I'm going to let you go last, Irish. If you want to guess what's here in my mysterious bag, raise your pinky and I'll call on you. I see you in the back. What do you think is in here? Your sister? No, she's on stage. Let's see, who else has a guess of what's in the bag? What do you think is in the bag? Oh no, we found a bonus child. Alright, at least they're being cute. Alright, Irish, I'll let you two do this trick together then. So what's in my bag is actually an invisible deck of playing cards. Here, catch. Great catch. Take those cards, mix them up as much as you like. Fantastic. Now, I want you to pick one of those cards that she was shuffling up and show it to the audience, please. I won't peek, I promise, but show that to everyone. Now, this is going to sound a little bit silly, but take that card, flip it upside down, put it back in the deck the wrong way.
Oh, you got it right.
Perfect. And now throw the cards high in the air into my bag. A perfect toss. Now I want you to tell everyone in a loud, clear voice, what card did you flip over? Yes. What number was on it? The 8, fantastic. Was there a heart, a spade, a club, or a diamond on it? A diamond. So there's one card flipped over because you flipped it over. If you guys see it before I do, let me know. We're looking for one card upside down in the deck. Do you guys see a flipped over card? Because Iris and her sister flipped over a card a minute ago, didn't they? They flipped over the 8 of diamonds! Take a bow, take a bow. You guys did amazing. Head back to your seats. All right, but you have to promise not to scream when I show you the most dangerous thing in my entire show. It's long. It's skinny. It's squiggly. It's a balloon! Thank you for not screaming, I appreciate it. But you see, in a moment, I'm going to fill it with air. Ow. Are you laughing at my physical pain? How dare you? You see, recently I've been learning a new hobby. I've been studying sword swallowing. But I can't do it with a real sword yet, so I've been practicing with a balloon. Now, I'm still new at it. I can only get about this deep before I have to pull out. But you guys have been a good audience. You've been clapping and cheering and screaming in all the right places. I'm going to try and get halfway before I pull out. You think we can break the record? All right, let's see how far I go. Remember, when this goes in my mouth, the more you clap and cheer and scream, the deeper I'll make it go. This is your last chance to change back to the card trick, by the way. No? All right. 3, 2, 1! But you guys were clapping so loud, I got so hyped up in the moment. Oh geez. I'm gonna keep going, but like if I keel over in the next 5 minutes, that's not part of the show. Seriously, someone call 911. So while we wait to see if I die or not, you guys want to see one of my favorite tricks? Awesome. Well, I need a grown-up volunteer for this next piece. I actually need someone who's wearing a finger ring that we could borrow for just a second up here. Let's hear. So is anyone wearing a finger ring who'd be willing to let us borrow it for just a moment here? I see someone getting voluntold back there. Would you be willing to join us here up on stage? I know, not you, the lady next to you. Yeah, they were pointing. No ring over there. I apologize. They were pointing at you. I thought there was a chance. Let's see here. Is anyone wearing one? Would you be willing to help us out for just a second? We got this guy right here. All right, come on up. Give him a big round. Join us here up on stage, Sarah. Very appreciative of your helping us out. What is your name, my friend? Jamie? Everyone say hi to Jamie! I guess I should ask, does the ring actually come off? Can we borrow that for just 1 second? Perfect. How long have you had this ring, by the way, Jamie? This is the hardest part of the trick right here, folks. Almost 10 years? 11 years. That is beautiful. I love that.
It's 11.
11. Oh no, I just got him in trouble. I'll make it up to you. We'll do something amazing. Yeah, we can make that disappear. Here, I'll take it and just put it in this jar with 500 other rings and just shake that up. And there we go. Disappeared.
Show's over.
Tell you what, well, it isn't really disappeared. We know exactly where it's at. It is in that jar somewhere. We just can't really be more specific than that. We're going to try and do something amazing here to fast track finding your ring, Jamie. So stand there, look cute. I'm going to go get a prop right here that we are going to use for just a second here. There's a very special magic wand we're going to need in order to make this work. There's a 10-inch upholstery needle. Can you check that out? Make sure it doesn't come apart. You know, it's very sharp. That's real, not a fake needle or anything. There we go. The other thing we have is this big blue ribbon. Can you tug on that, Jamie? Make sure that doesn't come apart. That is a solid ribbon. And this is the hardest part of the trick, but we're going to do it here together. We're just going to seal that ribbon onto... That is genuinely the hardest part. And confirm, that's an empty bag. Empty bag, everybody. What we're going to do is just take this needle, pass it through the bag. And Jamie, you are going to hold on to this for the remainder of the trip. I will tie it off because I don't know if you were in the Boy Scouts or not, so we're just not going to risk it. Were you in the Boy Scouts? No, okay, so it's all good. He's got such a chiseled jawline, there was a chance. Hold on to that for me. So what we're going to attempt to do is hunt down your ring. Confirm there was an empty bag still, just with a ribbon through it. We're going to add your ring and all of the rest to the bag. And we all together, on the count of 3, are going to say pull. And when we do, at that moment, I want you to pull that ribbon as hard as you can. Are you ready? All together, in 3, 2, 1, pull! Is that your ring? Give it up for Jamie, everybody! That's yours forever and ever. Thank you so much for helping out. Now, are you guys ready for the grand finale? I said, are you ready for the grand finale? I want you all to think back over the entire show. Think of the moment that made you smile the biggest, or laugh the hardest. Maybe it was when all the balls came out of my mouth, or when I was shaking my butt, or when we had the invisible card. Whatever moment you loved the best, pull that memory out of your brain and hold it up just like this. Now look at all these amazing memories we just made together. Throw them up here to me. 1, 2, 3, throw! I'm going to squish all these memories together into one super memory ball and put it right there on the table. Now I want you all to make a wish for yourselves. Something good that's going to happen to you this year. When you make that wish, pull it out of your brain and put that in your heart for good luck for the rest of the year. And finally, on the count of 3, take the biggest, deepest breath you can of warm country air and hold it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And now on the count of 3, everyone breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Thank you all so much. If you enjoyed that show, my name is Zach Alexander. It was a pleasure to meet each and every one of you. You are such great volunteers. And if anyone would like to get a photo with me after the show, I'll meet you right here at the front of the stage. Enjoy the rest of your day at Barton Orchard, guys.